Hello and welcome to Value Chain TV News Update. I am S.A. Ufoma with the news. And on the news updates, the president of the National Labour Congress, NLC, Joe Ajaero, has hinted that the new minimum wage proposal can reach as high as 1 million naira per month if inflation and other economic indicators continue to get worse in the country. Ajaero, who made this disclosure in a statement while recently featuring in an interview with the journalist, noted that new minimum wage must reflect the economic conditions of the country. Some Nigerians who spoke to Value Chain TV have reacted to this development.
The economy is really bad actually, and the government has to do something about it. The hardship that people are going through, the masses are going a lot. Even the salary that a lot of civil servants are collected is not worth to be worth it. If you went to the market today, the price of goods are going high. So my own side of advice, if the government can give the minimum wage to up to 500,000, it's not bad. It's not bad at all, because as it stands, if you go to the market today with 100,000 naira, you cannot buy anything. Even if the government give 500,000 as a sum of minimum wage, things is still costly in this Nigeria today.
I think minimum wage has to be reflective of, the economy today. You can't be talking about 30,000 or 50,000 thereabout. Then, it's not in any way reflective of today's Nigeria, okay? But that said, I believe 1 million could be above board. I personally don't think this country can afford it. That's true. So it's a mix. We also have to look at productivity. Those who earn this money, how productive are they? Is the country feeling their productiveness? That's one. Then secondly, it has to be reflective. A bag of rice today, it's about 60-something thousand if I'm not mistaken. So if a family of 5 and the man is earning 30 or 60,000, what can that do?
Even as I am now, even if you give me that 1 million, it will not feed my household, honestly speaking. Because just look at the price of rice. Look at transportation from where I came from, and the movement I just did within Asokoro. If I tell you how much I spent, I decided to just let me trek small, because I can't keep on spending. So minimum wage of even the 200 they proposed earlier, now looking at it, it cannot help Nigerians. It cannot help civil servants. It cannot help. In the private sector, it's even worse, because if you go around town now, they are paying people 30,000 naira. I'm not joking. So what do you expect such person to do with 30,000 naira? The transport is not even okay for the transport. So let the government sit back and do something urgently. That is what we are looking for at the moment.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has reiterated plans to revolutionize agriculture to make Nigeria self-sufficient in food production and a net exporter of agricultural products. Speaking when he received a delegation from the Global Tijaniya movement, led by Khalifa Mohammed Mayinias, at the presidential villa, the president said his administration will support plans and efforts to give ease and succor to Hajj pilgrims. The president outlined plans to boost agricultural productivity through various initiatives, including the expansion of farmlands, provision of low-interest loans to farmers, and significant investment in irrigation infrastructure. The Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project, SERAP, has filed a lawsuit against the Senate President Godswill Akpabio and Speaker of the House of Representatives Tajuddin Abbas over undisclosed details of the National Assembly budget of 344.85 billion naira. Chat Moses completes the story.
In the suit filed at the Federal High Court, Abuja, SERAP argued that details of spending of public funds by the National Assembly have been shrouded in secrecy. It says Nigerians have the right to know the details of the budgets by the lawmakers and the rationale for the budget, particularly about contentious items such as the 6 billion naira budgeted for 2 car parks. SERAP said that transparency and accountability in public administration is an essential element of democracy, and that transparency in the spending of the National Assembly budget would give the public a tool to hold the lawmakers accountable, as well as protect Nigerians from any potential abuses of governmental or legislative power that may exist. The suit filed on behalf of Serap by its lawyers, Kolawole Oluwadari and Andrew Nwanko, noted that it is in the interest of the public and of justice to grant the application, as Nigerians are entitled to their constitutionally and internationally recognized human right to information. For Value Chain TV, Chat Moses reporting.
The retail price of cement has risen from 5,000 naira in December 2023 to 7,000 naira per bag as of February 2024. Value Chain TV gathered that Cement Manufacturers Association of Nigeria have raised prices of brands by over 1,000 naira per bag. Following this development, block makers have increased their prices from 450 naira to 500 naira for a 6 inches block, while the price of a 9-inch block rose from 550 naira to 600 naira per block. Some Nigerians have reacted to this, raising concerns that the increment will worsen the economic situation as cost of building and rents, including maintenance costs, will rise.
That the price of the transport now has become 2 times of what we are paying. So even yesterday I bought a cement of 8.5. Even this morning they said that they are going to increase to 9,000. So they are going to increase it to 9,000. So I don't know what government are really doing. Whether they are doing something to bring the dollar down. Please, I want government to help us. Please, if you can even, I don't know how to, I don't know. Please, tell government to help us so that this country, nobody should run away from this country.
In this situation, I will pray to God to help us because as you can see, everything is high. When you buy something today, tomorrow you see the different price. Everything. As of yesterday, cement is 8,005, but today they are saying it's 9,000. So in this situation, I will pray to God to save us. Because without God, we don't know where we are heading to.
All is set for the 8th edition of the Sub-Saharan Africa International Petroleum Exhibition and Conference, SIPEC, scheduled to take place from February 13 to 15, 2024 at the ECO Convention Center in Lagos, according to an official announcement on the event's website. Organized in partnership with the Petroleum Technology Association of Nigeria, in conjunction with the Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board and NNPC Limited, the event will leverage global expertise to address the diverse needs of stakeholders across the region. As the sole industry gathering in collaboration with the entire sub-Saharan African petroleum sector, SIPEC is expected to showcase comprehensive coverage of industry developments, with Value Chain TV providing live updates as media partner. The Federal High Court has affirmed the power of the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, NMDPRA, to impose and collect levies on petroleum products sold in Nigeria, in what appears to be the first major judicial decision on the 2021 Petroleum Industry Act. NMDPRA stated in a statement issued in Abuja that IHS Nigeria Limited and INT Towers Limited argued that the authority was not liable to pay statutory 0.5% levies for the authority fund and the midstream and downstream gas infrastructure fund on petroleum products they import. On the implication of the judgment, the regulator said it confirmed the wide discretion granted to the NMDPRA under Section 33 of the PRA to regulate the sector through subsidiary legislation. The Board of Access Holdings PLC has reviewed plans to appoint an acting Group Chief Executive Officer to replace its late Chief Executive Officer, Herbert Wigwe. This was revealed in a statement signed by the Group Company Secretary, Sunday Ekwochi. The company clarified that the appointment of a new head was in line with the company's policy. The Chief Executive Officer of Access Holdings PLC, Herbert Wigwe, reportedly died following the crash of a helicopter conveying him and 5 others on Friday night near the California-Nevada border in the United States of America. And that's it on Value Chain TV News Update. I am S.A. Ufoma. Thanks for watching.